less than pay class equals data end equals 384, data start equals 67 greater than. What a wild one we've had at Brookvale Oval today, as the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles took on the red-hot St. George Illawarra Dragons in Round 7 of the NRL. Into this clash, Manly were desperate to bounce back from a 2-game losing streak, while the Dragons had some serious momentum behind them, and it showed. Less than P class equals data end equals 914, data start equals 386 greater than right. From the opening whistle, it felt like Manly were just half a beat off. Things got rocky early, with Jake Trbojevic being taken off for an HIA in the 9th minute. Never a good sign when one of your on-field generals is sidelined that early. Meanwhile, the Dragons came out swinging. Tyrell Sloan opened the scoring with a classy right-side move, strolling over untouched after a slick pass from Gutherson. The guy's in freakish form, 7 tries in 7 weeks, and he made sure to celebrate Easter style, bunny ears and all. Less than P class equals data end equals 1327. Data start equals 916, greater than Manly tried to hit back. But nothing was sticking. Time and again, they'd work their way into a promising position, only to fumble the ball or get penalized. Daly Cherry Evans, usually so reliable, had some passes go astray. Nathan Brown nearly barreled his way over the line at one point, but lost control at the last second. The frustration was mounting. You could feel it in the crowd, see it in the players. Less than P class equals data end equals 1671. Data start equals 1329 greater than. By halftime, the Dragons had edged out to an 8-0 lead. Not exactly a blowout, but they looked sharper, more disciplined. Manly, on the other hand, were riddled with errors. Incomplete sets, offside calls, high shots. There was effort, no doubt, especially from guys like Ruben Garrick and Ethan Bullimore, but the execution just wasn't there. Less than P class equals data end equals 2000, data start equals 1673. The second half kicked off with a bit more promise for Manly. They started rolling up the middle and gained some ground. But the Dragons kept their cool. Val Holmes had another impressive line break, almost linking up for a second try. And even though they didn't always finish their sets perfectly, they kept applying pressure. Less than P class equals data end equals 2247, data start equals 2002 greater than. It wasn't the prettiest game of footy. Both sides made their fair share of mistakes, but the Dragons were just that little bit cleaner, that little bit calmer under pressure. Took their chances when they came and played smarter footy overall. Less than P class equals data end equals 2488. Data start equals 2249 greater than. As the final whistle blew, it was clear. The Dragons are a team on the rise, and Manly are going to need to do some soul-searching if they want to turn their season around. The Brookvale crowd deserved more today, but it just wasn't to be. Stay subscribed for more videos.